The following stream contains mature content and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm Judy Vinesh, and this is Chicago Hidden City, and I'm going to let Spotter take us in.
Hey, everybody. I'm Antera, and tonight I'm playing Spotter the Nosferatu.
Hey, everybody. I am Mama McStabber, and tonight I'm playing Dr. Taylor Hammond of Clan Bruja.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Levi R., and I'm playing Dr. Magnus Sanchez of Clan Gangrel.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kai Glaciate, and I'll be playing Bastion of the Clan Toreador.
And hi, I'm Maddox, and I'll be playing Dr. Theodore Smith of Clan Tremere.
And tonight we're going to start off with a very interesting meeting with Bastion and his Plumer. So where are we?
Well, if Bastion called for all the birds, so all of them are meeting probably in one of his safe houses.
Okay, because I mean, having there's 5 of them, trying to make sure they look down, not left, right, or center at your house, it's going to be a little tricky because...
Yeah, I am not really into the mood of taking another frenzied vampire into my living room.
You're not wrong. So what kind of safe house is this? Is it just a random, or is it specifically decorated, or...
Actually, let's say it is a chocolates and other sweets store that's generally closed by this time of night because no one would ever expect a vampire to be meeting in a sweet store.
Okay, so now we're at Fannie Mae, and I'm hungry, and I hate you for this.
So
because
am I.
Fannie Mae, Fannie Mae is known throughout Chicago as a chocolatier store of many fine goods, and you will see in the back room Kai, Carlos, Sabrina, Luz, and Jean-Paul. And they're all kind of leaning around, Carlos maybe, looking at all the different chocolates because he's an event planner. Sabrina is kind of like remembering when she could eat these things and, just silently, lamenting. And they're all waiting for you to come in.
Bastion will enter the place. I just love the smell of this place. Sadly, none of those are actually it for us. But, well, I know a restaurant if y'all are missing it much.
They all kind of start looking at you, and Carlos is like, of course I need to know this. How else am I supposed to be holding some kind of events for you? Where do you suggest?
Well, I know a restaurant called After the End. They have a lot of, if you go there, ask for weird things. They have it. I ate a sushi of what I'm pretty sure was a were shark.
They all kind of stop and blink at you like,
good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be in your company tonight. I am bringing good news.
If you drop a were shark info bomb on us, and now you got good news. Are weresharks kind of like lawyers, but are ocean based?
Think werewolf. Change the
Ew.
animal.
Let's not.
If you can think hard enough, perhaps you might think of one of those weird things that you might like. I don't.
No.
Well, the reason in which I brought all of you tonight here is I got some information that might be very useful for our current investigations.
Louise, the programmer, goes, finally, something I can dig my hands into.
Yeah, about that. There's this group. Y'all remember when I briefed you on the witches?
They all kind of say in unison, yes.
Well, I am sure they are not the only of their clan in the city, but perhaps even they or their allies are enacting some type of plan here. And so they are planning. That's for what I believe was a couple of centuries. They have been finding families in which they manipulated and groomed them into their specific religions and got the faces of the ones that died to guarantee that no one is going to be able to track them.
Creepy.
Absolutely. Which is more creepy, however. And Bastian actually takes from his bag and puts a lot of little statuettes in front of them. Is that selection of faces? Everyone memorize them really well. No loose, don't take pictures.
Okay.
It's not really good to have them in yourself. You know, we never know who's going to utilize any type of power on you. And oops, what's that? You have evidence of my little missteps. You're dead now. You know, it's self-protection. Those are the current faces that we could identify. Tis is how can I say this? They are a little old, but they are valid. And they have been working in Lysia recently. Work through your memories, everyone. Are you able to recognize any of these faces?
As your plumier looks over the faces, there actually it's going to be, and I've just rolled for all of them. And I'm looking down the list to make sure I know. Sabrina and Louise, they kind of peek up and go, well, Sabrina will go, I've seen this one. It's going to be the fourth picture. And she'll go, I saw him. It had to be about like 3 months ago in the Elysium, because he was acting really strange. And he really didn't know, kind of, you know, when people don't have a clue? And I mean, like, really don't have a clue and can't read the room.
I have been accused as much in the past.
No. Okay, let's put it to you this way.
No, I understand. I do it on purpose.
Okay, well, he wasn't. I mean, it was like knock, knock, no one's home.
I see. That's good. That's good to know that they didn't show up after that.
Just on once.
All right. Any other faces? Anyone?
And then Louise actually points to the last face and says, I saw him at, it wasn't a Elysium or anything. It was kind of like one of those, you know, I know you're going to laugh at me, mega geek conferences about coding and programming. And that's usually where I connect to kind of get the better codes to help. I saw him there.
Doing what?
Looking over people's shoulders, trying to understand what coding was, what we were doing. Once he understood data tracking and then trying to connect, there's a couple of new websites coming out called like ancestry.com to try and track people's ancestry, who was connected to who, and what was connected to what, and how families grew and where did you come from. He was interested in that program.
The laughing's not related to the convention of nerds that you went. No problem.
Thanks,
It was,
I think.
yeah. But yeah. So this absolute. You all understand me when I say that everyone has their special art, right? Every single one of us has something related that really speaks to their souls. So understand that is with that passion, that connection with the art that I say this. I need to fucking shoot their heads.
Okay, they all kind of step back from you.
Bastion leads backwards.
That's a little heavy for them.
Okay. So apparently we had ministers, as they call themselves, looking through internet resources and technology to find people. Oh, amazing news.
I'm sorry, if I had known about this guy sooner, I would have told you.
No fault of your own. Absolutely no fault of your own. There was no way for you to know. We need to work from here on out. And if I am to say what all of you are to do, firstly, continue your routines as normal, but eyes, ears, other senses that you might have developed with the auxiliary help of aspects, sharp.
They all nod.
This clan specifically, they have something with obfuscate. So we might be able to pick up things. If they are using it to look like different people or to not be noticed. Of course, I don't need to tell you again about not using specs all the time because, that was one of the first lessons.
They all kind of nod and go, yeah, we're all kind of keeping our power usage low. But at the same time, we only use it when we need to.
Yes.
Or at least we're trying to.
Most important thing, when you are at Elysia, it's forbidden to utilize disciplines.
Though Jean-Paul says, only if you don't get caught.
So when you are utilizing your disciplines to guarantee no one else is using, you guarantee that you're not being caught. Congratulations, Jean-Paul. Exactly. We need to be extra vigilant. I will be working with my coterie, as all of you know. They have a few Nosferatu in which they are working. And I noticed the looks. I noticed.
Look you're working with the A team. We know this and we understand this. We're like the C team.
Yes, but I understand that all of you are a little repulsed by Nosferatu.
Well, it's not. Jean-Paul kind of goes, it's not that we're opposed to them per se. It's just more the aesthetic.
Yeah, so
nothing against your friend Spotter. We get it.
No. I understand. Which aesthetic do you prefer? A city destroyed by a group of cultists is more up to your alley, perhaps?
Well, there's always beauty in destruction. However, I'm just saying it's not.
Very well. Imagine their faces are an avant-garde painting.
Tywa goes, yeah, I am an avant-garde. This is fine. I'm good with that.
Exactly. One of those filters in your Instagram app. He looks at the other, probably the wrong person.
Yeah, you're like probably looking at Louise going, "What the? I'm not on Instagram.
No, you should. Well,
I'm the programmer.
you utilize computers.
I'm on websites and stuff. That's how I find out all about the social stuff. Instagram's her." And he points at Sabrina.
All of you should work together.
We do. We just
Perfect. What we need above all else, and I am being serious right now, is to guarantee that all bases are covered. Our group is investigating some parts. There are other parts that the Nosferatu will be investigating. I'm sure all the other affiliated groups of my group are going to be investigated. However, all of you work better than anyone else on your fields at Elysia, looking at humans, understanding humans. What these groups of satellites are doing is slowly eroding the humanity of the people of the city. They're corrupting them, leading them to their strange religion. Because it's not only about the God that they worship, it's about the God that we worship to destroy everything else. You may be the best group to have a pulse on the mortals doing weird shit.
so you want us to focus more on the mortals and handle all the mortal kind of connections.
Well, they are looking after mortals. They are looking for mortal sacrifices. They are looking specifically at heritage thing that you said. They want specifically Chicago natives of blood from the land.
Everyone looks at Louise, and he goes, "Okay, I'll get on the site and I'll start making connections. You're just gonna have to give me a little bit."
Yes, of course. Seduce the CEO. I don't know. Do your best. We.
That's Sabrina. I seduce code.
Again, work together. Work as a team.
Okay.
If we manage to pull information off, this might be big. We might read the city from them, and all of you are going to have a lot of leeway and open market and different things that happen when we are not currently at crisis.
Aren't we always at crisis?
Do you want even more crisis?
I mean, I'm just asking.
Well, if we don't want even more problems, we solve the problems that are happening right now. One last thing, don't ruin yourselves trying to do this. Don't put yourselves in extra danger trying to do this. I am the elder here. If you notice something that might be dangerous, you shoot me a message instantly. I go there and I'll solve it. Don't risk your necks for this.
We got the emotes for you, finger guns.
Well, yeah, okay. I just want to guarantee that all of you are working well. Did my my child work with you recently?
We're actually talking with Miguel or Michael. He's a street vendor.
Yes.
And then everyone's got an M name. Mean the driver?
Yes, and I don't appreciate the king shaming.
We're not. It's just we're trying to remember all the names and not blend them all into, well, we talked to mama and then start going into mana. Because then we're all going to start singing that song, and that's not going to help you right now. You're going to get pissed off at us.
If you are working with them, good. If you aren't, start.
No,
With
no,
all
we
of
are.
them. They are a little older than you. They might help in ways that perhaps I cannot because I'll not be there. Because I might, I don't know, be on the other side of this country killing someone or something.
Okay. Yeah, no, we're not trying to waste your time. We're trying to work with your kids. It's just the M list is long and we're not as good yet. We're working on it, but we've got a chat group going on. So
I understand.
everyone talks to each other.
Good, good. Well,
And 911 is finger guns so that we all know we have to contact you.
okay. Before I set you all free, do you, any of you, have any requests or any question from?
We do, but it's not pertaining to this, so maybe we'll table it and pin it for a later date.
Well, I am asking a lot of you. The minimum I can say and do is some turn back. That's the whole bone thing that I teach you.
Right, and we're coming up with things and we're working on it. But we're working with your kids to minimize the contact with you so that you can do what you need to do by killing and shooting and we're doing whatever, the pew pew thing. And we're trying to make sure we minimize your needs.
Okay, fine. If any of you come up with something that you need, that you want from me, just ask.
Cool. When do we have a party?
Do you want a party?
Yeah, party.
What kind of party?
Party.
Sure. Do you want me to bring the gargoyles?
Oh my God. They kind of freak out. Some of them are for it, some of them aren't. They kind of squeal like little kids for a moment.
I'll talk to them. I'll ask if instead of one of the movie nights that we have every week, we can have a party.
Jean-Paul goes, can we meet the A-team at some point?
Do you really want that? No. Like, they are as elder as me. But one of them is a Nosferatu, the other is a Tremere, the other is a Bruja, the other is a Gangrel. Imagine the stereotypes times
Jean-Paul
100.
goes, I'm a sports model, and I don't get to do the cool shit like all they do. And I want to meet the people who do the cool shit. I've met you, and I work underneath you.
Good Lord, I can't imagine Taylor dismissing you in 5 seconds.
Oh, I'm not, dude. I just want to meet her and say hi. Are you kidding? Talk to her. She's like here. I'm like here, and just to meet her would be cool. That's it.
I'll ask them if they have any interest in meeting you.
Well, I mean, when we all have a party, that would be cool. So once we kind of like do the whole St. Patrick's thing of getting them out of Chicago.
Yes. I'll ask them if they have any interest in going into the party that we are going to set up.
After we do all of this.
How's that? Perfect.
We have something to celebrate for, so who doesn't want a good party?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, everyone out.
Oh, I gotta close up. I took everything here, so everyone will have to leave, and I get to close up. I have to set the alarm.
Do you have a goal here or something?
No.
You should.
I'll work on it. I'll try.
All right. Bastion actually grabs one of the chocolate bars and walks out.
And as Bastion walks out, I'm going to find the two doctors, Magnus and Theo. Where are you two at?
I would assume at a clinic, unless Magnus has somewhere else he'd like to be.
No, for a meeting, especially with what's been going on and the fact that we might be having a visit at some point from Taylor's however many greats grandnephews. Magnus is sticking to his clinics because, well, he has reason to want to have that happen on those grounds.
All right, then probably this one is just whichever clinic is closest to a cell block from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's just a simple thing of Theo stepping in, saying, I'm here to speak with Dr. Sanchez, and getting taken back, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, you get
Once
directed right to Magnus's office.
And Theo will, of course, sit immediately. Hello.
Hello.
I've gotten some interesting information, and I feel you're the best to collaborate on what to do about it.
Okay. So are we talking medical collab or muscle collab?
For now, let's say economic.
Ah, okay.
And Theo will reach into his messenger bag and take out a slip of paper and pass it over to Magnus. And it's just a list of 7 addresses and names of what buildings are there. The first theme that jumps out automatically is that they're all churches. And next to 5 of them is in a parenthesis, DC in parenthesis.
Okay, so we're buying up churches.
That it would be a nice start, yes. Not
Okay.
just that, though. And Theo will tap on the lower 5 that'll have DC written.
Mm-hmm.
These 5, a various mix of abandoned and sold, but the DC stands for deconsecrated.
Ah,
Notice how there's far more of those than the others.
mm-hmm.
These 2 here were sold. All of these are Sedite holdings.
Okay. So
Buying up is the first part. I don't know how established they would all be,
mm-hmm.
and I'm sure there's some that are deeper rooted than others.
Yeah.
But even just contesting some of these purchases, if they haven't gone through, is more than I think they could handle on their own with your particular backing.
Magnus picks up the phone and calls his good Bruja friend at Ballard Industries.
The phone picks up on the second ring. Then,
How's it going tonight?
oh, Dr. Sanchez. Delightful. Yourself?
I've got some business.
Okay.
I have a list of properties I want to acquire.
Okay. What kind of properties?
They're all churches.
Oh. Okay. That's a new one.
Well, some of them are probably going to get repurposed into clinics, others we'll see what happens with them. But it's just thinking and planning ahead. These Magnus covers the phone for a second. They are all on the market, right?
Except for, I believe, and he taps at the first 2 at the top, but they have other things going on that we can interfere with instead for those.
Okay.
But these deconsecrated ones, I believe, are still up for grabs.
Excellent. Yes, they're all on the market right now, so felt like it was a good time to pick them up.
I see. I guess I'm talking to Ballard about this.
Oh
To
no,
try and get them
I
as
can
much?
I can give you access to my account from the clinic network for these purchases. Should be able to cover it all.
Okay. I will. Can you email them to me?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
Email
Magnus
them
just
and
pulls up his laptop and types out an email of, here are the properties, and then he just gives a one-time authorization essentially for her to use money from the clinic's bank accounts to make those purchases.
Okay. Yeah, let me finish up what I'm doing here. It's going to take me a little bit because all of these different properties I have to look into and see where things are going, if there's anything going on with them. And I should let you know within the week.
All right. Sounds good.
Anything else you need?
Not at the moment, but let me know if there's any trouble with, everything that's been going on with your clan.
Oh, yeah. Look, I'm here because Bella said to stay, and if Bella tells me to stay, I stay. Otherwise, I don't go anywhere specifically around anything anymore.
That's valid.
I deal with business, I handle business, and that's all I deal with. The politics I've kind of walked away from, as the rest of my clan has.
Have you talked to Milena recently?
Yeah, she was in about a couple days ago. She was a little shocked I was here, but I had to explain to her what was going on.
Okay.
But we had a lovely conversation. She's doing well. She's gotten all of the approved assets that you allotted. She's already started working with several people, and I believe she has a couple more contracted to come into her business in the next couple of weeks after they've graduated. So it's a slow process, and she's starting to actually be able to get out and work as she wants to.
Excellent. I need to remember to see if I can get a few people to recommend to her. But that's for another day. Thank you
Valid.
very much.
No problem. You have a good one.
Have a good one. He hangs up. All right. Those 5 should be ours by the end of the night.
Fantastic. If you are all right with it, would you be willing to give up 2 or 3 of them?
Sure. I mean,
not for personal use. It's technically a gift.
Oh, really?
I've been in collaboration with some of the La Sombra who are working to enter the tower.
I see. So when you say this is a gift, you mean it would be a gift from you to the La Sombra?
Yes. And I am more than willing to purchase from you. I would not just be taking these.
Of course.
But I find that, especially with what the Bruja are dealing with at the moment, the strong ones that are trying to enter the tower, for whatever reasons they have, more than anything, we just need more fortifications. The Camarilla got rid of its most physically capable clan.
Magnus pulls up a map and pulls up the 3 churches that are closest to one of his clinics and just is like, how about these? I'll use the other 2 to make new clinics.
So that you have more of a spread. Makes sense.
So have more of a spread, and also, if there are La Sombra in the area, either A, I'm going to be getting more business, or B, they'll keep the neighborhoods quieter. So.
True on both accounts.
And I mean, have you ever seen what happens when a La Sombra meets a Shadow Lord? It's kind of funny.
I've done my best to not be around many werewolves. The fact that I play D&D with one on occasion is still a little much, although she is a rather disarming werewolf.
I've spent some time getting to know them, their customs, and things like that. Let's just say that if the La Sombra got out of hand, they might not be too much of a problem for very long.
And I will say, the La Sombra that are getting out of hand are the ones that are not going to be joining.
Good, but That's now. 50 years from now, if that's not in their best interest, you know how things go.
Oh, that's 50 years. Who knows where we'll all be in that little blip.
I didn't survive this long by not planning ahead.
I suppose it's just how we plan ahead that's different.
Probably.
And I've heard rumors, feel free to pass these around, that the Banu Hakim could be well on their way as well.
That would not surprise me. Although I am interested in how they plan to join, considering they aren't, technically speaking, Sabbat and don't have the same path of here's the heads of, highly ranked other members of our clan.
I'm sure there's some strategy they're preparing, maybe more on the diplomatic side.
I mean, the Hashishans have always been able to make plans.
And there's a certain tenacity to the clan that most people, I think, forget.
Well, your clan would know about that, wouldn't they?
I've seen little bits and pieces of how it was done, not the full picture, but even those little bits are brutal.
Yeah. Well,
May
your
I
clan
never be
doesn't do
blamed
things
for
by
it.
halves.
No, but maybe not doing everything all at once would be a better tactic. Seems to be where we fall short. We try to do everything, and so we lose some of the things we're doing.
You have to focus.
And it's not as individualistic as from what I've heard of your clan.
The thing people forget is that my clan, is individualistic somewhat in the same way that yours is. We each have our own interests. We each watch over our own interests. But when something happens where there's a need, when the clan needs to work together, well, a gangrel pack is one of the most effective fighting forces there is.
The wolf pack alone is evidence of that.
Mm-hmm.
Although I've heard rumors that not all of them are gangrel.
I wouldn't know. But I am interested to see how they're handling things, because I know a number of gangrel have gone to join the Anarchs, so that's going to be something that Dread and the rest are going to have to reckon with.
I would assume Tyrus is furious.
Yeah, well, he just needs to get his head put through a few walls and he'll be fine.
No comment. But thank you, Magnus, for aiding in a small bit of assistance on that front, as well as everything we can take from the Setites is useful to us as well.
How are you wanting to handle those other two?
Well, one of them, I believe, is going to be turned towards residence building of some kind. Maybe demolished and then apartments put in its place, something along those lines. So, disruption of construction due to young activists, especially if they're activists who are, tied to the churches that they're trying to wreck, could be a good start.
I mean, there is that. We could also go more direct and just, let the rumor be spread by Bastion's people that there's snakes trying to take over these two churches, and see what happens with the new envoy and his entourage when they hear that.
Perhaps also find a way to get some less obvious eyes on the place as well. I'm
I
not
mean,
so good with animals.
that would be
I have a
spotters.
singular bird.
I mean, a singular bird can talk to other birds, but spotter is also a good one for that kind of work.
Rely on the nos when it comes to nature.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, there are members of my clan who do it as well, but I'm not one of them.
there is actually a wide variety I've noticed within Gangrel on how they utilize everything they're given.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely one of the more urban amongst your clan.
We all have our gifts that we either lean into or we start trying to make up for the weaknesses of.
To the point where the weaknesses aren't even seen by outside.
Well, that's the point. When people can't find a weakness, they have to take you head on. But as far as activists, if we're not going to go with trying to throw the Mithritists at it, there are other activists who would be very happy to hear about a place where they can disrupt Setite plans. I can contact them.
I would hope more towards that side of things, only because we want the church's standing. Or minimally damaged, at the very least.
They probably won't do as much damage as the Mithritists would. I can't promise because I am not super familiar with the Striders.
That
I
one
just
I
know that-
definitely don't know. I thought you were thinking Anarchs, which
Oh, no. No, there was someone that I made I gave my word to that if I found a place where the Setites were gathering, making plans, I would let them know, and this is a perfect opportunity for that.
all right. May it go smoothly with that.
I would just avoid those two churches and let any kindred you care about know to avoid those areas.
No one I know of would be stupid enough to go towards them.
Good.
I'll still
Excellent.
drop hints.
Yeah.
But truly, Magnus, thank you. This makes things so much easier. And
Glad I can help.
should you need any more warding or any such, I believe I'm well on my way to researching how to ward against us soon. Wasn't ever a focus of my study, but it should be something I will have picked up rather quickly by now. Should you need anything reapplied.
I appreciate it. I think for right now, I'd like to shore up the defenses of my clinics. Ghouls, spirits, things like that. If you have any young ones that still need to...
It's a little harder
practice.
for me to it's a little harder for me to utilize them now that I'm not the one directly teaching them. But I can still pull some of the students when I need to.
However it works out.
I think once the Setite mess has at least slowed down a bit more, I'll be able to get some proper assistance again. Need to contact some channels within my clan more than anything.
Yeah. Well, Is there anything else you're wanting to handle? I do have some patients I need to.
No, you should be all good. And Theo will stand up, maybe a little awkwardly, but not like he's feeling awkward. More just, too much in his head.
Mm-hmm.
And he does actually hold his hand out to you for a handshake.
Magnus takes a hand and shakes it.
Well, may our next endeavors be simple.
That would be unusual, but lovely.
And then Theo will take his leave, fully respecting the Elysium of the clinic the entire time.
Magnus will just take a moment before going to check on his patients to make a phone call to a certain werewolf DM and just say, hey, and Magnus would remember the name of the Strider. I don't. I was like, I got
That's fine.
2 addresses for our friend, keeping
All
that
right.
promise I gave him.
Not a problem. I will definitely take that and send it to him. You guys all good?
We're trying to take care of a little snake infestation problem we found, and yeah, hopefully this will
No.
help.
Hey, I'm always down for it. I gotta run. I'm rolling right now with a 40-person raid, but I will get back at you.
All right, sounds good. Best of luck
All
with the
right.
raid.
Thanks.
Don't pull a Leroy.
Fuck you.
He hangs up.
Like, and as we go from Magnus's clinics, because we're all gonna do Leroy Jenkins.
I mean, Taylor does all the time.
He's got the sword to back it up, though. Where are we finding?
If you have the
Spotter
fortitude.
If you have the fortitude and the potence, Leroy motherfucking Jenkins.
Bit of
Not
celerity
wrong.
never hurts either.
No.
Yeah, no, it does not. Where are we finding Taylor and Spotter right now?
I was thinking Spotter's place actually,
Okay.
because he wanted to show her the terrarium he has set up.
Oh,
Question though, is everything cleaned up? That's my question.
Oh yeah, no, it's on lockdown since the incident.
He got embarrassed.
Yeah.
All
So
right. So Taylor would arrive and
yeah, he brings her down to his
Mhm.
sewer,
Mhm.
place.
Yeah.
The first thing he wants to show you is which he was really excited about. It's he built it himself, so it's maybe not perfect.
Okay.
But it's like he built it's like how do I call it? It's like I'll say a flower bed, but it's just full of grass and some
Okay.
rocks.
Okay.
And you probably see Scales peek his head out
Oh.
and notice who shows up. That's where he stays in the winter because it's too cold outside.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see a bat box on the side with Benny hanging out of it.
Benny, yeah.
But yeah. No, it's just like little. He earmarked a whole room just to put for his animals. So it's not a garden, but
No, it's very cute. She approves. She approves. She might even give a little scritch to Scales under the chin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
Because the pretty lady likes to give the snake attention,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He Scales is definitely tries to be a smooth motherfucker, like
Yeah,
Spotter
of
does.
course.
And,
Of course.
Benny has the attitude. So,
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, he brings you over to his board, which you've seen before. This time it just has
His
snake
murder
stuff.
board?
Yes, his murder board.
Okay.
And he's got a laptop set up. And he's like, so Taylor, Dr. Zora, I got the info.
Okay.
We were right. And he goes through the video. Starts playing it. He'll stop it when you need to stop it. But essentially,
Yeah, that's not the same people.
Nope.
Look at their bodies.
Nope.
They might have changed their faces, but look at their bodies.
Yep.
It's not the same people.
Nope. We were right. 10 people came in.
That's a
10 people
man
left.
in the burqa. It's not a woman.
Yep. Nope. Nope. Unfortunately, all I see here, though, is a bunch of faces.
And who are those people leaving later?
The
Funny
lady,
that.
the David Bowie here, the androgynous
Yeah.
person. That one's sticking out to me.
I'm going to take a real good look at that one. Does it ring any
Mhm.
bells, storyteller?
Not really, because it looks like, and I'm going to say this, not everyone goes to Elysium, or not everyone happens to
Well,
be
she doesn't go to
Camarilla.
Elysia, but in her travels and
Right.
stuff, has she seen anyone like
No.
that? Okay.
Not, well, I mean, besides David Bowie.
I mean,
Not really at the moment, but you can kind of guess they like the androgynous celebrity look. So you might, if you were to meet them, you might notice mannerisms.
okay. Got it. Yeah, she's going to clock in the video how they're moving
Mm-hmm.
and pay attention to that.
Mostly feminine, but they have a masculine kind of.
Are they walking like a fucking predator? Because she would recognize that.
Not at the moment. It feels like they're good.
They're calm and relaxed and doing. Okay. Yeah, no, they are way too confident. And that's what she said. They are way too fucking confident. Look at that. Look at that posture. That's way too fucking confident.
Yeah.
They know that they've got this shit in the bag.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The cat just got into the fridge and knocked over the milk, can of milk.
They know they've got this shit in the bag. That even with being on camera, nobody would know who the fuck they are. That literally they've got this shit in the bag. There is no tension in those frames at all.
Nope.
They are literally as relaxed as they can be. They know exactly what they're doing. They know they've won. They already are doing it. So what are we going to do?
I'm with Magnus. I need something to hit.
Okay.
After finding out what I found out last week, my passenger's been a little unruly.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, a little off topic, but I probably should tell you. That girl we rescued the other night.
Yeah.
Her name's Elise.
It's a lovely name.
It is. She's. Remember that information you found for me?
Yes. About your mother.
Yeah, that's my great grandniece.
Oh. Congratulations.
Hey, that's why I was watching her.
I met my great grandnephew, and he's an asshole.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Is that the guy? That's the guy we're meeting with.
Yes. Yes.
I got him.
Lord James Stanhope. Oh my God. I told him he was a disappointment to the Stanhope name. Okay. But anyway.
Okay. On topic, I need a title.
You need a title?
And I'm going to have Bastion announce me when I come into the room.
Underking.
That's not pretentious. I like it. Oh man, we're gonna have fun with this guy.
Enjoy. Yeah, because I actually am gonna I have in a couple nights a meeting set up with another Setite.
Oh.
But one that I think is a little removed from things with the witches. He's done some work with Beckett a few times, and I know I got word through my grapevines that he was hunting Khalil, the asshole that kidnapped me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he sucks.
Yeah.
But he's Ash now, so who cares?
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
Fuck him. And no, I wouldn't. Not
No.
No,
Nope.
not the fun way at all. No. But yes. So I figured he would be interested to find out what happened to him since he was hunting him. And in exchange for that information, maybe I can get information for us from the inside.
Right. I like it. I like it. Huh.
But let's go hit something.
Yeah.
What do you got? What you got? You got a lead?
Storyteller, do I have a lead?
Ironically enough, he comes through.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually one of the ones that Theo did find out about, but this one is down on the list, so it's neither here nor there. It's more the fact it's called St. James Church, and it's actually planned for demolition this year. And from what you've heard, there are some rustlings, there are some sightings. It does seem like there was a small congregation up until the beginning of this year. Things go in and out of it. But from what you've heard from your, I can't say plumere, but I want to say your group of kids,
mm-hmm.
There seems to be weird things happening at times. And they did mention somebody was really dressed up nice that would go in there once in a while.
Can I use your laptop?
Of course.
And she's going to go search up this church.
Yeah, St. James.
Mm-hmm.
And while you're doing that, he's going to go, I should probably also mention to you that Hank is Elise's aunt.
You're related to Hank.
Yep.
That's hilarious because y'all are both nosy fucking bitches.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I mean, that's the first thing we said to each other.
Yeah. It tracks. It fucking tracks. Because she would make an excellent Nos had she not been embraced Malkavian.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious. Anyway,
mm-hmm.
Okay, so it looks like they're actually planning to demolish the church this year. Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a lot of structural issues. See here? And she shows the article.
So probably keeps the standard regular old passerby from going near it.
Mm-hmm.
But the kids noticed
people going in and out.
Someone particularly well dressed.
Wonder if it might possibly be the asshole I'm looking for. That would be just serendipitous, wouldn't it?
Magnus will be disappointed, but I guess he'll also be happy that he saw it.
I understand,
mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I want that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So, Yeah,
we'll find something for him to gangrel.
We'll see who gets him first. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right.
All right. Well, let's head out. You want to take the bike, or you want to take a car? What you want to do?
We'll take your bike.
All right, let's go.
I shouldn't drive.
Okay. You ride, bitch.
No problem.
So as you take this, you're going down to the south side
mm-hmm.
between Dearborn Homes, South Commons, Lake Meadows, the Bronze District.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an old Gothic church. And you can start to see that it is the roof is starting to have collapsing parts of it. And when you actually do go in, if you do go into the church, you will start to see that vestibule is broken down and some of the roof has collapsed on itself. But then as you walk in, you're going to see the whole main area of the church got spray paints on it. It has spray paint on it, as well as the pews. Some of them are up, some of them are demolished. It almost looks like, for Taylor, an upside image of what you saw down in Hidden City, because it's an old dilapidated church. It's made for somebody that was going to be doing nesting as well as turning and converting.
Are we going?
I'm getting real fucking tired of finding these nests. I'm getting real fucking tired of finding these places empty.
Yep. So knock it down.
No.
Oh.
And she goes and she sits on a motherfucking pew. And she just sits there and says, I'm going to wait for a motherfucker to show up.
So why don't we go sit in the altar and obfuscate?
I'm going to sit there plain as day.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take long because you guys weren't actually alone. Somebody was in the basement. And they come up slowly, more of a calm, relaxed kind of walk. And you could see them. They're actually holding what looks like a couple of books. It looks like ledgers, really, more of like accounting. And they're in a nice 3-piece suit. They're very androgynous. Almost like a Tilden Swifton, Gillian Anderson kind of blend. Very lovely kind of a deep navy kind of suit. And she'll look at you. She'll look at Taylor and give a smile and a nod because, I mean, you're sitting there and they're being absolutely polite.
I don't say a word. I just look at her.
They'll
Everybody's
look
a steak.
back. That's fair.
Mhm.
They give you a look and, can I help you?
Isn't there something supposed to be going on here?
Looks around. Was, but I think I've handled most of them.
Have you?
At least here. Weren't exactly things going to plan.
No. They weren't.
From what I understood.
Late arrival
Honey,
then.
for me or for them?
For you.
No.
From what you understood, you said.
For them, yes.
And for you?
I was hunting.
How did that go?
You don't see them, do you? Nests need to be exterminated, no matter what the cost. This one, they touch things they shouldn't.
What did they touch?
What was mine?
Why is it yours?
Because I brought it here. That's why it was mine.
I love interesting things, especially things that are old. What did you bring?
My family.
Oh,
My blood.
is that what they were killing?
Oh, they were trying to get my gold, too.
Oh.
Let's be a little cliche on that one. And what do we do when somebody takes what is ours?
Take everything.
We annihilate. Leave nothing standing. And he turns it and as you see the dust coming off of the books, it's exactly what I just finished.
Wow.
I'm working on connections. I'm assuming you're doing the same?
Of course. I know you came in with Bay.
Oh, I didn't come in with Bay. Bay came to me.
Oh, brought you reinforcements?
No. brought me those that turned around and tortured my family.
Hmm. My goodness, for a prince to do that.
Well, he owed.
I
Boons are
bet.
still popular, aren't they? Especially when one caitiff needs to survive, doesn't he?
Hmm.
And a prince isn't a prince if he doesn't, I don't know, reward his boons, correct?
True. True.
And how often does an Egyptian prince come to Chicago?
Almost never.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So when they come, you call in that boon to ensure that they are still a kindred of their word.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. I'm glad that he honored his debt to you.
No. Well, he looks around and goes,
He or she, because you said she before.
I know. He's
Okay.
androgynous. So in between, I'll say they.
Okay, there.
They will look around and smile and go, what I took from them were key figures, players that were supposed to turn around and do more damage to the city than good. I'm working on trying to get the rest. Would you like in? Or would you like to properly introduce each other? I have no problem with that either. I see. Very well. Renice Emerson. Zamitzi.
Dr. Taylor Hammond. Bruja.
It's a pleasure working this. Many of my Bruja associates have, shall we say, left. And for
Let's
good
just say
reason.
there's a certain snake I'm hunting.
Which one?
Bulabulu.
I see we're going to the top of the chain. Fair
He
enough.
tried to affect something of mine. I will have his head.
Far be it from me to stop a Bruja on her hunt. I assume any information would be well received.
Yes.
Let me get to my associates. Shouldn't take me too long. Would that be acceptable?
She takes
And
out
I
a
won't.
business card and hands it over.
He'll take it.
How many were here?
Interesting. 10.
How many were at the last one you hit?
5.
Have you hit any prior?
No, I didn't get the connections until he came in.
Hmm.
And then I could actually make more. I'm trying to hit as many as I can. Every time I find one, I try to annihilate everyone. Unfortunately, these damn things move faster than I can. Which
True.
is sad to say. But then again, they make more for me to kill, so I really can't say that's bad. But I'm willing to share if it's annihilating these assholes.
Absolutely, it is. My associates are highly invested in doing such things.
Oh, especially the one that's at the altar right now.
Yes.
They just give a wave.
Spotter drops it.
He'll smile. Ah, lovely to meet you.
spotter.
I know who you are.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
just
basically-
your family they're affecting.
Mm-hmm.
More as in yours. Neil looked to Spotter.
A lot of us have deep ties to the city.
This is getting deeper and deeper than I thought.
Do you know about the ritual they're doing?
I've heard of it. I haven't known exactly what it is. What is it?
It reverses things.
Reverses what?
Everything. The land. It corrupts the spirit of the land. If you're a Khuldoon or know of Khuldoons in the area, they should be very upset about that.
I'm not Khaldunic. However, I do know Khaldunic sorcery and those that practice it. I'll get in touch with them.
Yeah.
This will be very disturbing.
Mhm.
Especially those that came over here and call this land theirs.
Yeah.
You know anything about my clan and what we did in Europe, I'm sure you'll know exactly how the homegrown ones here do.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So, I look forward to getting information from you and acting on this in conjunction.
And I look forward to making sure I stay alive and definitely off of anyone's radar. That would be wonderful. I run a small operation and I don't harm anyone. Well, except those that have harmed me,
As any dragon would.
naturally. We'll definitely keep you in touch. Is there anything I can do for you?
Just provide good information.
As if I wouldn't.
And if you find anything about Gulabulu, let me know.
I've heard of that title, so I can definitely ask my associates.
Hmm.
They owe me some boons. It's time to collect.
One other. Witches.
They're witches of what?
The kid, no.
Ugh. Can we? Okay.
Now we know. Now you understand how deep the
Ugh,
problem
That's
goes.
what we're dealing with.
Those psychopaths.
At least one in the city right now.
One.
I guarantee
least.
there's more than one.
At least one.
There's 3 at minimum.
They worship the mother of monsters. Look, there are certain different myths and mythological understandings of this. There are certain things I do not screw with. Religion is one of them. Believe what you want to believe. I do what I need to mine.
Mm-hmm. Well, they are not going half-assed at this.
No.
So faster we can dig them up and
Kill them
give them a sunburn.
or make a mash.
Hmm.
The easiest way to eradicate a fanatic is death. Am I wrong?
Not at
No.
all. But if there are other fanatics, they will be ignited by that. Because then the fanatic becomes a martyr.
If they knew what the murder was. Going for the head then.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make inquiries.
Thank you.
I'll do what I can to get back to you within a week, if that is okay with you.
Take whatever time you need. I want good information.
Fair enough. And if you hear anything from your end and they offer you a card, just saying Renice Emerson, and there's a phone number right underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
give me a call.
And we'll take care of this site. Thank you for cleaning it out.
Oh, I'm sorry that you were not exactly here when I did it.
We are too.
We are too. I was looking
But
forward to punching something tonight.
You would have been greatly disappointed.
Felt like a house of cards?
More like a house of matches. You would have been slightly unsatisfied.
That's disappointing.
It is. I was hoping for a fight.
Mm,
Thump.
mood.
And-
It's so unsatisfying when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And given your lineage, I'm sure you would have looked for massive fight. And I can't say a one punch is even worthy of it.
Well, I'll leave that to you then, since they're so easy.
No. Pointing. But I will let you do what you will. I no longer need this place. I wish you all happy hunting.
You as well.
And you?
And they will leave.
And Spotter will begin punching supports.
Mm-hmm. And I will spray paint again.
It's while you're spray painting. It's brief. It's a text message to Taylor from Jocelyn.
Okay. She checks it.
Text message simply says, Robin told me to text you. Cromwell. And for Taylor, I'm not going to make you roll this because you were alive during this time. You know what Cromwell means.
Mhm.
Cromwell was the English code word for when the invasion was imminent. You know Jocelyn went to London.
And Taylor just responds back, be safe.
It's no more than about 5, maybe 10 minutes afterwards. You get the text. London Bridge has fallen.
Taylor looks at her phone and looks at Spotter. The Second Inquisition just took London.
London's a big ass city.
With a lot of fucking cameras. Catching all those vampires.
Just like our friends on the camera. They thought they were the cat's meow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They fell because they're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking idiots. Now they're going to come right back to Chicago.
Taylor, there's one more text that comes in. It's Joker. Juggler. Judy doesn't remember because there's like 5 different J names in her head right now, so I apologize. And it simply says, on the run, TTLY, Prague fell.
Prague has fallen as well.
This shit.
Yeah.
Well, Europe, for all their Bruja hating, sure got complacent.
Sure they did.
Okay.
All right. And you see she has basically done the same thing with, all hail Sekhmet. And so they find that in the rubble. Yeah. And we will leave.
Fuck.
And yeah. And once we get back to your place, she's like, yeah, we need to make sure everyone's aware
Oh yeah, already on it, and I bet they're real glad they kicked out the
Tell
Bruja now.
Naomi. She'll make sure it gets spread around.
Oh, of course. But yeah. Good thing we still have the Bruja. Oh wait.
Oh wait.
That's a hell of a coincidence.
And now we have Lord James Stanhope stuck here.
Okay.
And any other Mithraeus that got sent to the New World to inform about the Bruja ousting
Mm-hmm.
in various cities are now stuck here.
Mm-hmm.
Good times as she kind of smacks
They don't call it the world of darkness for nothing.
and she just kind of smacks Potter on the shoulder, and then she says,
Oh,
I'm out.
yep.
And she goes.
Good chat.
Sucks to be y'all. Y'all didn't want Bruja, so guess what?
Need to be out of that, y'all.
I know, not the coterie, but like the tower. Y'all didn't want Bruja, so guess what? Your problems are not mine.
Right.
She's like, yeah, I just got a house outside of the fucking city now, so I'm good.
I got a new place in the Undercity.
Yeah.
Won't be any of those human fuckers that go down there.
Yeah. Oh, God. So I think we're good.
Yes, we're good. Thank you.
Okay.
That was cathartic.
And with that, I think this is a great time to go to break.
All right. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, y'all.
Well, with a great first half, we're going for the second. And we're going to split the second half up for 2 meetings. Sorry, I had to swallow. The first half, we're going to have the boys meeting with the Lord Stanhope. And we're having Taylor meet her friend. So I'm going to start with Taylor, and we're going to switch
her friend. I've never met this guy, but he's her friend.
I don't know.
A
Sometimes you
friend
meet
in need
people.
and all that, you know.
Well,
It's
he's not out
just
to
he
kill you.
happens to know they have a friend in common. Okay.
Yes. Acquaintance. We're going to start off with that at least.
Okay.
So
Okay.
where is Taylor at?
Is he going to meet her actually in the city or outside the city? Where is he actually coming into the city?
Somebody may have spread messages about Sickbed.
Mm-hmm. So he's coming into the city. Okay. She's not going to meet him at Elysia. Oh.
He's technically not Cam, but he's not really in her.
No, he's more independent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll reserve a private room at after the end. Because she doesn't want to bring him to her properties. Doesn't trust him.
No, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure you've already set up in the room.
Mm-hmm.
When the door opens, he is a very well-dressed,
Mhm.
very great-looking appearance of a Nubian man.
Mm-hmm.
He comes in, and he gives you not a formal bow, but a bow of respect for who you are and of your clan.
Mm-hmm. And she will actually stand up from the table where she was sitting waiting for him and reach out a hand and say, Mr. Rurazzi, it's a pleasure.
Dr. Hammond, it's a pleasure to meet you, and he will shake your hand.
Please have a seat, and if you would like to eat, you can here. Anything you want.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They know of dishes from my land?
Absolutely. They can fix anything.
He'll actually name something of random from his homeland that's been extinct for at least a good 200 years.
And she's already
And
placed her order, so.
he'll kind of sit back just a little bit, but still be very attentive and go, Beckett said you wanted to speak.
Yes, I'd heard through my connections that you were looking for Khalil.
The bastard, yes.
Yes, the bastard.
I would not speak his name because there's no point to it. I don't respect the person. I'm assuming you have information.
I do. And I would like something for that information.
Of course, because I wouldn't take anything without giving.
What I would like in exchange for information of Khalil for you is information on both Gulubulu and the witches of Echidna and their activities in this city. Deal?
I can give you up into the actions of the city. I don't know exactly. I've heard from Beckett you have given some idea, and I've actually been researching. Some of them I do not know exactly what they do, but I will give you what I have. Is that agreeable?
That is agreeable. Khalil is dead. Destroyed.
When?
About a year ago. Maybe a year and a half ago. He came to this city. It was when Prince Jackson had his first Elysia after his praxis was successful. He came for me.
Of course. No offense, Dr. Hammond. He always comes for a certain lady.
Yes. He'd been trying to hunt me down since, oh goodness, 1940s?
Well, he's tenacious.
Yes. Needless to say, he got his hands on some concoctions that were part of a different cult's activities that also had some Setite involvement. Gulubulu was attached to that remotely. And they were creating concoctions that would completely incapacitate vampires.
I've heard of practices of this.
Needless to say, he did that to me, not realizing he had overdosed me. And he got destroyed for it.
Rightfully so. Did you destroy him?
I did not. My associates did when they rescued me.
I'm glad to hear that they rescued you.
So am I.
I'm sorry that this happened to you, and I do apologize if for anything that my clan had associated it with.
But I believe Gulubulu also, under direction of a very old one, sent individuals to attack holdings of mine. That's why I want him.
This is reasonable. If they attacked your place without you being knowledgeable of this, and they
I
cross
have
your
never
domain,
had reason to have provocation with Setites nor Church of Set. But this gives me reason.
which is a shame. And I am sorry to hear this. And Gulubulu is a title.
Well, the one here in Chicago.
An old title.
Mhm.
Well, I have come here because I heard of, shall we say, Hail segment was written on certain places.
Yes.
I may or may not follow a path that is close to that.
Oh, interesting.
It's
I'd heard
interesting.
rumors of such paths. That's why I put the graffiti down.
I am honored, actually, that you have put that down, and I now have a reason to come into the city.
I figured
So-
it would make them think that it was another faction and therefore not draw attention to myself.
I mean, that is excellent that you did such a diversion, and I'm glad that you did it. Gives me a reason to come in to, shall we say, examine and investigate, for my clan at least.
Of course. Please do.
Oh, I will. Not to mention our failing team of whatever they are doing in the tower. I have
Yes.
to talk to them too.
It is not helping that the witches of Echidna are running amok in this city, doing rituals with children of the blood of the city to corrupt the spirit of the city, while this
Okay.
delegation is trying to pave the way into the Camarilla.
I seriously doubt that's going to happen now.
Of course, it's not going to happen now.
Well, you do know what they are, right?
I've
They're a
been made
subcult.
aware.
Okay,
I've been made aware. I've done
Saves
a
me
lot
the-
of investigating.
good. Saves me the time for actually trying to go through and do the history.
Yes. I am a historian by trade, so that's how I know.
Fair
Beckett.
enough.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Beckett likes to ask a lot of questions.
I like to listen.
I like to bring order back to what was chaos. I know it's different for me. Being a ministry person, I go by ministry, not follower of Set, because it makes it more personable. I choose the path I walk.
Good for you.
It's why I'm not going through trying to corrupt whatever. Whatever. They want to bring back things that are long since dead. These witches, I have a feeling. Did you find frenzy sites where there may be mass deaths or mass slaughters maybe about a year, 2 years ago?
Out of character, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. We did. About a year or two ago. Yeah.
They were going through frenzies to talk to what they considered their mother, the mother of monsters, to get her divine thoughts.
Who is this mother?
Well, they believe that Medusa, the mother of monsters,
Yes.
that he was a Gorgon. Now, I'm not trying to make the Gorgons of the Nosferatu sub family.
Yes. No, I know. And
Yeah.
there's also a cult around it as well of its own.
Yes, well, these witches were before the cult.
Ah, got you.
And so they worship Medusa. They believe that parts of this was directed by Lilith. They're not, from what I understand, worshippers of Lilith, but more of Medusa.
All right. Interesting. Mother of
But
monsters, yet Medusa had no children.
she was the leader of the Gorgons, which they then believed was her mother, blah, blah, blah.
I
get the
got
idea.
you. I got you.
But they're also followers of Set himself.
Right.
Blood of the land, as in you are telling me people from the city were born and raised here,
Yes.
generations, blah, 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 blah.
Yes. They are
Yeah.
sacrificing them at strategic points, and she draws on a napkin the shape it's making and shows him to corrupt the spirit of the city and cause basically chaos in the city, both natural and amongst its people.
You do know that this is a gateway, yes?
Yes.
A doorway.
Yes, I figured as much. Most of these types of circles are portals.
Yes, well, if I'm going to tell you that the mother of monsters and Set himself could go through a portal like this if it was completed, what would you say?
I'm glad we've been dismantling it as we find them.
That is excellent. It means that they have to try and reset them.
Constantly, because we are finding their things as fast as we can and dismantling or stopping it altogether.
And I agree with you completely, because as much as my clan loves to cause chaos for chaos' sake, sometimes some chaos needs to be in order, or there has to be a reason for it.
I understand that. I personally
So,
think that chaos is a tool,
for change,
and for learning.
agreed. You're a Bruja, yes?
Yes.
Then I understand what you are wanting for change and chaos.
Mhm.
I agree with you on this. But at the same time, I also look at that as what they're trying to do is bring back Set himself. Now, I'm not one to come out through a Methuselah to get them up into here, because I'm believing you already have them here.
Yes, we do. And
I don't think
Set
you need
is
to find them.
antediluvian. We do not need that here.
No, you don't. I don't think anyone needs him out,
No.
per se.
I mean, look what happened when Ravnos was. Yes.
Not to mention, all of the Canaanites in the city are turning around trying to blame who's who for all of this.
Yes.
I am not one. I believe in something far more older than that thing. I come from a bloodline where it's more of ancient, before the Hebrews decided to walk across a desert.
Mm-hmm.
What I can do is I can turn around and circumvent this. I do know sorcery, but I will
Excellent.
not turn around and help. I will make sure I can find any and bring them down.
Excellent.
Do you have a place I can stay?
Yes.
I promise that I will not expose any haven or anything.
I do have someplace you can stay.
Is there anything that you need besides, of course, information?
I need to be able to find the Gulu Gulu that was here. The last I knew of him, he took off towards Milwaukee.
Isn't there a whole bunch of rules that you don't want to cross?
Hmm?
And he went through that?
Mm-hmm.
Is he an idiot?
Possibly. Or under the compulsion of Helen of Troy.
Oh. Oh, that one is here.
Oh, yes.
Hmm. Not
I mean,
good.
she is chaos incarnate herself, too. But, you know.
What do you expect from an old-ass Toreador? Okay. And as they, he sits back for a moment, your food's going to get delivered.
Mhm.
And what I'm going to do is we're going to pause this really quick.
Absolutely.
And gentlemen, where are all of you at?
We would be at one of Magnus's clinics.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I presume since he's playing at being a lordling, he would have sent a calling card ahead to be like, you know, the Lord Stanhope is wanting to visit or whatever.
Oh, it would have been two or 3 days before, saying Lord Stanhope wishes to entertain and consult with you upon a certain issue. It'd been a lovely written card, all goldfully and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. So Magnus would have had, a note returned telling him when and where to meet with them, and told the guys to all be there. So,
Do you guys need a moment to sit around and converse for a minute? Okay, go for it.
Yep.
I assume we are in a meeting room or some sort.
yeah, there's a conference room in this particular clinic.
Okay. Well, just how antagonistic are we going to be?
Oh, I can answer that.
Please?
I need you to introduce me as the Underking.
Oh. Oh, we're gonna mess with him. Okay. Magnus and Theo, your titles.
No, if we all have titles, I don't think it'll have as much impact as just giving the clan least known for titles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Good point. So,
but remember, his name is James. Maybe Jimmy.
Oh, I got better than that.
No lord, no sir, no nothing like that. He's not a lord.
I was going to go with Mr.
Okay, yeah, that works.
I heard a name when I was crossing this country, Jebediah or something. I was going with that.
Sure, whatever you feel like doing. You're the Toreador. Be Toreador.
And whatever he asks for, we at minimum double charge him, correct?
Oh,
At minimum.
most definitely.
All right. Well, let's all be disruptive as fuck and see how long it takes for him to explode. That will be awesome. I haven't seen the Venture explode. Actually, I have.
Me too.
Quite recently, as
Oh.
It was amazing.
If he's wanting information, Theo, do we have anywhere to point him that's not the stuff we're already dealing with?
I could aim him towards some leftover Ashfinder assets and say that they're still working with the Setites.
It's not bad.
My thin blood network still has decent coverage across where those few bits still are.
Okay.
Do we want him that? Because I know a few churches where hunters, and
Let's not make the mistake of the First Inquisition.
yeah, okay, fine. I won't point him. Yeah, I'll give information. I'll be the disruption.
Oh,
okay.
Speaking of Inquisition, have all of you heard what happened recently?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Which is going to make this much more interesting now, because he no longer has the same level of, he has no retreat, shall we say.
So he's about to be really invested in the city.
Mm-hmm.
But then he could potentially also be having more reinforcements fleeing in a sort of exodus towards North America.
True.
I know for certain we're probably going to see some of my clan, at least the smart ones that got lost quickly enough.
Europe is no longer wild enough to be conducive to my clan, so we'll probably be seeing most of them, but they'll probably go Anarch.
Or independent.
Not a lot of them powerful enough to go independent.
We can always count on my clan to be a disappointment.
I wasn't going to say anything, Bastion. You put that out yourself.
Of course you weren't going to say it. That it was my word to say. Go on, Spotter. Gloat about your amazing clan that always does everything right.
What? You're just going to introduce me. I'm not going to talk to this guy.
No, I'm speaking about the conversation right now, not the
Huh?
change.
Oh, I was distracted. What?
I fucking hate how your clan is amazing and mine sucks. I fucking hate this.
It's a
I
very
mean-
interesting take on the Toreador-Nosferatu rivalry,
Mm-hmm.
which is the Toreador being upset that their clan isn't better. I'll admit, I don't think I've ever heard this one before. This one's new.
I like to be original.
Indeed.
Actually, I will speak, but I will allow you to speak through me.
Am I going to be playing your voice?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh,
The voice of the
excellent.
Underking.
I can't wait for this. Whisper in my ear like those movies. It will be amazing.
And
Okay. Okay.
storyteller,
Okay.
Junie, just a quick question. From what we've been informed of, dear Mr. Stanhope, he's not even like close to us elder-wise in like age, is he? Like, this is a much younger one.
Yeah,
isn't
he's
it?
like 1940s or 1950s, I think, when he
Oh,
got
wow.
turned.
Give me 1 second.
Are we
I know-
about
I know he-
to have a neonate try and grandstand on us? I say
No,
out of
I think he's
character.
an Scylla. He has his generation. He just doesn't have age.
Yeah, but he's a neonate by our standards.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Because elders are dicks and call everyone that's not an elder a neonate.
I'd say by the time Queen Anne embraced him, she was between 6th and 7th gen, so he can be kind of close to your gen, but his age is just not there.
Okay, and honestly, age is the pedigree that a British earl will think on more than generation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he has no leg to stand on with us, is what I'm hearing. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And on time, you will see a Rolls Royce come to the door. Somebody will it's not the driver, but it's the footman or something. He will come over, open his door, and he's coming out in a clean suit, a really nicely tailored suit, has a fedora on his head, and he walks through the door into your clinic.
Magnus is wearing jeans and this T-shirt specifically.
Are you saying
Can't
you
wish
are
a
from
motherfucker would.
Motherfucker would?
Yes.
So that means McStabber Studios is now canon to Hidden City. God damn it.
Yes. Well, welcome to McStabber Inception.
Mm-hmm.
Meetings are every Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the guards, Magnus would have told them was happening, and they'll bring them back to the conference room. Magnus is not chancing them insulting his staff because he would have to deal with that.
He just, when he comes in, he appropriately nods to you and he takes off his hat, gives respect to being that this is an Elysium. And he offers his hand out to you and says, Dr. Sanchez.
Ah, yes, the young neonate James. Dr. Hammond told us about you.
I'm sure she has.
This is my associate, Dr. Theodore Smith, my associate, Bastion, and the Underking of the Nosferatu, Spotter.
He kind of nods. He's getting a little bristly, but at the same time, he's keeping his composure. Is there a place that we can speak privately, gentlemen?
Theo will absolutely just advocate and turn and look at Magnus on that request. This is
Well,
his
I don't know.
territory.
Are we in the?
Magnus had the guard bring them back to the conference room. So
then that's Junie's mistake. I apologize.
Yep.
I'll retract that. And he'll nod and say, "Well, good evening, gentlemen. I hope you are all doing well."
Yes, we are.
Jimmy,
Jimmy, right?
And whisper in Bastion's ear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Bastion gets up, goes up to him, shakes his hand profusely. It's a pleasure to have one of the Europeans come. And what did you come here to do again?
I came to talk to you about a certain cult.
Oh, yeah, that.
The
It's a
snakes.
pleasure. Yeah, sit down. Bastion goes back, sits by his father's side. I believe the Underking would like to know, what do you know about the situation that's happening? We assume that we are exceptionally informed.
About which situation? There are several.
You just brought it up.
I've heard about what is going on here, but I don't know all the details.
Well, we can't expect them to have the kind of networks we have. They're still young, after all.
There's an ocean of difference.
It's true.
It starts with ritual sites.
What kind of ritual sites?
Inactive ones now.
Right. But gather if you came upon a ritual site, you would have dismantled it, correct?
In most ways.
And what do these sites specifically do?
Connect to the rest of each other. It's almost a constant ongoing battle.
Bastion kind of leans to Spotter a little, so Spotter can actually pretend to whisper in his ear, and Bastion goes, thank you for pointing that out. This ritual site seemed to be intruding in territory of various affiliations in the city. That's ought to cause a political kerfuffle if not properly dealt with. I'm sure in your experience up in London, you had to manage such different politicking. Am I right?
Yes. Had a deal between anarchs and the Sabbat until we rooted them out. Or rooted them out.
What exactly did your group do?
My group do? Or my clan?
No, I didn't assume that everyone that was from your task force was Ventru.
Everyone from my task force is Ventru.
Oh? That's a perspective, I assume. We tend to be a little more, how do we say, progressive. In the new world, we implement various different people from different clans, different perspectives. It helps us see more. But please, don't let me stop you. What is your strategy here?
Get information and then turn around and root things out, not just from the ground, but also choke their supply.
So you're wishing to trade in information, then?
Of course.
And what do you have to trade for that information? After all, knowledge is power, and you can't just expect to be handed power for free.
Of course not, but I don't know what you want, hence the meeting.
Well, it's compounded. You're acquiring more than information at the end of this.
True, but at the same time,
you're also taking territory for your organization.
I haven't selected or taken any territory for anything at the moment.
Not yet, but Prince Jackson is a Ventru, and Ventru oftentimes are amicable to each other.
And
is that what you think?
In terms of business.
And please, let's not be coy here, Mr. Jimmy. We all understand that the freedom of enaction in a territory very much equals to owning it. Because every freedom to root out Whatever you say, it's important.
Well, if I'm rooting out something that's causing you pain and ill, isn't that something that's negotiable?
Absolutely. Of course, everyone would want the good of the city, the good of Camarilla, right? How convenient that you are the one that telling everyone what that is.
I wasn't telling everyone. It was decreed by the council. I was sent here to be the messenger.
I meant about the subject we are dealing with, not your prior endeavors.
That was actually sent to me by my sire, who told me to give a helping hand in destroying what plagues you.
Yes, my condolences on that.
Thank you.
Speaking of, you have gotten permission from Prince Jackson to be doing this, yes? Because Queen Anne, wherever her soul happens to be at this point, doesn't really have any influence in the crown jewel of the Camarilla.
That was all negotiated prior to what has happened.
Excellent. Excellent. And Magnus just pulls out his phone and calls Kevin.
As you're calling Kevin, we're going to pause that really quick because we're going back to Taylor, because Taylor has amazing dinner right now. And Judy needs to switch topics for a moment.
Because James is a dick.
Yes, he is. As much as I love to not play dicks.
I know, but he's a dick.
He is. And unfortunately, I lack one. So it's hard to be one.
He completely disrespected Aunt Hester.
Oh, completely.
Oh, my God.
Hi. So you've had an amazing dinner. Conversation is flowing. He is being very, very receptive.
You're really quiet. Adjust your mic.
I am talking to the big black dick. Hi. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. And he is personally getting frustrated because he is seeing what a subsection of his clan is doing. And this is something that he is not abiding by. Mm-hmm. So the more and more that you talk, you see that he is getting pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at you and goes, I personally would never condone any of this. I do know Mr. Xavier. I call him Alexander because he's younger than me. He is the leader of the ministry delegation here. I haven't heard good words from him, but at the same time, I may or may not know a fire council that could turn around and, shall we say, pull him from here. Him and the delegation. I have heard from, shall we say, we all know how harpies like to talk.
Yes.
And I was in Detroit before I came here.
Mm-hmm.
All of what has been going on here, at least from what the harpies have said, has made it to Detroit.
Okay.
They are already, I wouldn't say rounding up ministry, but we are
monitoring.
all being watched. There. That's the word.
Yes. That is unfortunate for you all. That a few bad apples are fucking it up for all of you.
Have you not read our clan history?
I'm aware of your clan's history.
So am I.
As I said, I'm a historian by trade.
And this is why I like to call the bad weeds. Bad and Khalid, but you've already taken care of him.
Yes, that has been taken care of. And he will never bother another soul.
I'm kind of saying I'm sad that I didn't get to turn around and kill him, but at the same time, I'm glad he's dead. There was never worse embrace than him. As for us, this is disturbing. This is sad, and honestly, I don't see us joining the Camarilla.
No,
I have a feeling
they are leaving a very bad taste in the mouth.
I've heard there was a couple of people who brought up ideas for other clans to, shall we say, join. I'd like to see.
I have no dealings with the tower now, and haven't you heard? The Brewer are on the outs.
After what just happened?
Yes. The
Are the
Brewer
idiots? Oh, wait,
yes.
never mind.
Who are we talking about?
The inner circle that doesn't know their hand from their fist.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So their problems are not mine. Like I said, I just want the gulubulu.
What I will do is I will personally find Xavier. I will get his contact information. And I will have a personal chat. And I'll see if I can arrange I don't know if it's called an interview, an intervention, interrogation. I mean, pick your word. I'll see if I can get him available to you. Because this is going to be a little running of amok.
Yes.
Are you looking for recompense? Besides Gulaboo, of course.
No, that will be plenty enough.
Is any of your associates looking for recompense?
They would like to see the witches stopped, and if not destroyed, removed from this area.
I should have stayed in Greece, to be honest.
Well, they didn't. They came to where Greeks are.
Well, I mean, that's in almost every city.
Mm-hmm. No,
And
I'm talking to specific Greeks.
Oh. Oh. I did not think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Have they reached out to them at all, or do you know? If one got a hold of one, that could be bad.
Yeah.
If the other one got a hold of them.
Like I said, I think she utilized the Gulubulu to do the attack on my holdings.
That would make sense. She does have the power to do that.
Yes.
This is disturbing.
So.
I'm sorry for all of this, and I
It's
mean,
not
I can't.
you didn't do it, but you know.
No. But it's putting a bad taste of my clan in your mouth.
Again, I am willing to recognize that individuals can be problems.
This is agreeable. Portal. And they're doing this to the city.
Yes.
Has any of your is there any way you have talked to the city has a spirit, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Do you know
we have a
anyone
descendant? I have a descendant of Zelios that I know.
Is the city at least uncorrupted?
Yes, for now. And is aware that it's at risk.
Has it put defenses up?
That I don't know. But I will find out.
If there is a way to help, let me know. I know some rituals that could assist. And if somebody wants to make sure that I'm not corrupting it, I don't mind them watching. I believe transparency is needed here.
Absolutely.
Especially
I cannot say that even these actions would repair the damage that has been done to the trust. If there was ever any.
Well.
But it would be a step to possibly prevent a mass-scale blood hunt.
Anything I can do to provide to show at least some of us are willing to help,
Yes.
I am more than willing to do. And
I
if
will pass
one of
that along.
If you or your associates want to watch me do whatever ritual I can figure out to do to help, then you can watch.
I will let my associates know. While I do not interface with the tower any longer, some of them do.
Which is understandable. Again, it's a shame.
Yes, indeed. I did a lot of work for them.
No, I'm sure you did. And now this?
Yes.
They're idiots, you know this.
Oh, I'm well aware.
And I'm going to say there was no love lost with who got it.
Absolutely not.
He was an arrogant prick.
Yes. Hell, the inner circle is probably happy that bastard's dead. But you know what? They can't let anybody know that.
No, of course not, because then aren't they all unified in the ways that they are?
Yes. Yes.
I'd rather turn around and put a gun into all of their heads, but I can't.
Mm.
Well, this has been a delightful dinner that I can't believe I have actually had. I haven't had this meal in over 300 years.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did.
And
I did enjoy the company
she
too.
actually slips a key and an address to him. That's the haven you can utilize.
Thank you. I will keep it quiet.
Good.
If I have to do any meetings, I will make sure that no one goes there.
Good.
Is there anything that you would need from me to ensure my trust to you? At least you.
Oh,
not
no, because
anyone
I'll
else.
be able to find you if you betray me.
I have no. Look. You and I have an accord.
We do.
I have no wish to even think about that. It's not even in my train of thought right now.
Good.
I want to try and find out exactly what the hell is going on. And
Good.
then if I can find the Ulabulu, I will personally deliver it to you.
Fantastic.
Well, you have a lovely evening, and I
You
do
as well.
appreciate this. And I will set up shortly.
Mhm.
And he will get up, again, give you a courteous bow.
Mm-hmm. And she will
Mhm.
actually get up and nod to him and say, safe travels. And do be in touch when you have something.
I will. You will be the first I contact.
Mhm.
I appreciate it. And he will turn and leave.
And with that, she will actually send a text to Magnus. Is Jimmy still there?
Magnus will deliberately ignore James and just pull out his phone, check it, and then text back, yeah, he is.
K, incoming.
Good to know. And then Magnus is like, right, I was going to speak to the prince real quick. And he just kind of half turns away from James and dials Kevin.
It's the second ring when you hear Kevin pick up and go, Jackson.
Yes. Kevin, I've got a visitor from England here who was saying that you gave him permission to do a little bit of the old rough and tumble in some of the areas that we're in. Just wanted to check and make sure that you'd actually given him some authority and he wasn't just riding off on some high horse.
Oh. Hello, Dr. Sanchez, and I believe you're talking to Stanhope, correct? Not the good one, the bad one.
Yeah, little Jimmy.
You hear Jackson trying not to laugh. And he's like, oh, Jesus Christ. All right. You're talking to him now, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I was under not only counsel, but also I was told to let him take care of the snakes. And I'm only giving him authority to help handle them. He has got no authority over anything else. He's got no rights as a sheriff, no rights as any hounds. He is specifically just to do that. Nothing else. Is he giving you problems?
Oh, you know how young kindred are. It's not a problem.
I can't believe I'm going to say this to you, Dr. Sanchez. You know that's bullshit.
The player is having a much harder time keeping a straight face than Magnus is. I just want to point that out.
It's also because we're heckling you and making it harder.
Yes, it is. But it's not a problem. Yeah, we'll handle that.
Can he just return back in one piece, please?
I mean, I don't see a reason why he wouldn't, but I'll make sure to let him know that that's important to you.
Dr. Sanchez. Seriously. Come on. Work with me. Please.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. You know it.
Oh, of course. I'll let you know how everything goes.
Oh, Christ. All right. I am assuming you're going to call me back after he's gone.
As you command.
What the fuck is this bullshit?
Yes, have a good day.
Oh, God. He hangs up. He's done.
Magnus hangs up as well.
Was the Kev?
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, he was in a rather good mood, all things considered. He did say that it would be helpful to give little Jimmy here some information, but not to send him anywhere too dangerous. After the loss of Queen Anne, of course, his line can't take any more, losses like that. So give him something low level for right now.
Yeah.
We have some information on things like that, don't we?
Bastion actually looks at Spotter. Oh, perfect.
He leans over and whispers in Bastion's ear.
The Underking understands that the dangers arriving at the ventral doorstep are too much. And he also understands that it's been happening quite a rough time for your clan, so he would like to address you personally.
Now, Lord Farquaad, I have some information for you. And he reaches in, pulls out a piece of paper, and he slides it to Bastion. And he kind of like shoos off towards the Lord.
Bastion uses his stupid high celerity to just shoots into his lap.
Catches it just before it goes in. He's like, and he slowly opens up the piece of paper.
This is an address. It was recently purchased by a New Age church called the New Life Covenant. Industrial Park. An older one where people don't go. Interested to see how you handle
it. I'm assuming this is a nest. Interesting.
I wouldn't waste your time.
Being that you're being kind, or are you being just careful?
The Underking sits back and he leans towards Bastion and whispers again.
Oh, he's not being wasteful.
So it's more of see how we do and see what we can handle if we can achieve more information after this.
We are unknown quantities to each other.
Indeed.
As I'm sure you would have heard growing up in England at some point, to whom much is given, much will be expected. So we give a little, and those who are faithful in little will be given more.
I see. Well, I'm sure I won't disappoint once we turn around and take care of this for you.
For the city.
Of course. For all of us.
I think Taylor walks in at this point. This clinic wasn't far from after the end. Not at all.
Nope. Magnus stands up and is like, Dr. Hammond, so good to see you.
Dr. Sanchez, always a pleasure.
Mhm.
Oh, hi, Jimmy.
Lady Hester.
That's Lady Stanhope.
Mhm.
Well before you were even a sperm in your daddy's sack. And and she literally looks and immediately just ignores him and says, "Oh, I figured I got information on the actual ritual. It's a portal to bring back Set."
Oh,
Well,
Oh, so this isn't chaos. This is idiocy.
Yeah.
well, that's good to know. That can help us predict some things. We just finished giving Jimmy a kind of a tutorial assignment.
Oh,
Have to keep his line safe. You know, Kevin said that
I
the
mean, they
circle
are
would
dropping
hate to
like
lose
flies
someone
lately.
else. Mm-hmm. So we're letting him see what he can handle, and hopefully he won't lose too much of his entourage.
I'm sure we won't lose any of my entourage.
we are sure that you're sure of that.
Yes, we're well used to neonates and how overconfident they can get.
Storyteller, while everyone is heckling this venture incessantly, Theo's gonna, under the table, just take out his BlackBerry to text Tracy in code, but straight up, the Set are trying to bring back Set like a bunch of dumb fucks. Just, we now have to increase our ritual preparedness as a clan. Theo's not letting this slip by.
That's fine. Teresa will reply back really quickly, as in, motherfucker.
To which he responds, of course.
And Taylor will look to Theo and say, "Oh, Dr. Smith, I may have someone that can help you and yours out a bit. I should be hearing from them soon."
Tantalizing.
Yes. And then she will give a wink to Bastion and then lean over and kiss Spotter on the cheek and says, "Always a pleasure, Underking."
And you, Lady Stanhope.
Bashan really wants to analyze this guy now because he wants to see how confused he is.
Oh, he's not confused. He's downright pissed off right now.
Wow. The storyteller didn't even tell you to roll for it. Damn.
Oh, no. Because the composure that this man is having is slowly going down. And now this, now that Dr. Hammond's in and has completely and utterly, annihilated everything else, it's just
Theo will sit forward a little bit and address him. Well, is there anything else that you need from us, Mr. Stanhope?
No, what you give me is quite adequate, and I'm sure we'll have information soon.
Oh,
would you like me to walk you out?
I do hope you succeed more so than you gave respect to me at my place of work.
Naturally.
Would you like me to see you out?
I can see myself out.
Oh, before that, he kind of leans back into Spotter. A few words of wisdom from the Underking. Do remember that this is not your island, and you do not have the hot back anymore. Tread carefully.
He slowly stands up, and he actually the chair scrapes on the floor just a little, and he'll just smile and say, "This isn't my first fight, nor my last."
We sure hope so.
And he'll get up and walk out.
Magnus closes the door behind him and turns to Theo and is like, so, I mean, I assume it was by design that you didn't say anything about me having told the Striders about that location? Yeah.
They get to what they get to. And
That's fine.
and learning that Striders have attacked all but confirms to him that the Setites are in fact present. So that still gives him something.
And if a few of his cultists are lost because they get there at the wrong time, you know.
Does Magnus get alerted when he leaves?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So once that alert comes in, Taylor will say, I had dinner with Hesha Rodzi.
Hmm.
He is now calling himself Ministry. He follows a path of Sekhmet, which I have been leaving tags of in the rubble of the places that we have hit.
Yeah. Was that planned?
Let's just say I just plan to divert them to other factions within their cult instead of us.
And you somehow caught the attention of
him.
one of those factions.
But he'd been hunting Khalil for a long time.
Oh.
Oh.
Good
I
news for
mean,
him.
I think I still have some of his ash somewhere if he wants
He trusted it. He trusted it. I told him what happened. I told him he was destroyed for it. He believed it.
There's a little behind my teeth.
Yeah. And literally, he was happy with that. He was unhappy that he couldn't participate, but he was happy with that. But he is definitely upset over what the witches are doing. And he is understanding that they are completely undermining everything the ministry is trying to do with ingratiating into the tower. And he is going to try to get me to meet with the head of the delegation. And he's going to work on finding the rest of the ritual sites and dismantling them. He has the sorcery to do so. Theo, that's who I think can help you and yours.
And genuinely, from your personal read of this one, wants to stop what is going on.
Actually wants to stop them. Because he knows it is folly to try to bring back Set.
Oh, well,
and I informed him of, he's like, they should have stayed in Greece. I said, well, they came to a city where 2 Greeks are. And I told him. And he was like, oh.
Et cetera, broken clocks.
Yes. And so literally he's like, yeah, we have to stop this. And he's even willing to use his sorcery to help protect the city. Spotter, we need to make sure the city has been trying to get defenses up.
He'll actually ask the city. Close his eyes.
When you close your eyes and you feel, it's kind of like a wave. It's almost, and I wouldn't say it's kind of, I'm not going to say it's exactly like the Spirit of the Lake, but the Spirit of Chicago right now is more in the flowing stage. Because we all know Chicago likes to ebb and flow. And as you feel this kind of like spirit flowing around you, you'll hear the question of, what is it?
I'm assuming you can feel the ritual being done to subvert you.
They're like pins, little needles.
Are you able to protect yourself? Can we help?
Trying to. Buffers would help.
How can we help?
Those that know spirits, those that know spirit magic, those that know how to put a buffer, but knowing how to put a block between me and them.
Okay. Okay, I'll see what we can do.
Thank you.
Thank you. She's trying. She seems to think people more familiar with spirits might be able to help by putting up a barrier of some kind. So I don't know if that means seeking out the lupine again, or
Necromancers?
Sorry?
Necromancers?
Depends on if it's spirits with a capital S or lowercase, I suppose.
It would be spirits with a capital S. We probably need to utilize Hesha to assist you and your sorcerers. We probably need to get in touch with some Kulduns, if possible.
I can work towards that.
And definitely werewolves with the capability. This needs to be a joint effort, and possibly even some mages. I have some connections with them. I can try to get word through.
Right.
I'd like to talk to them as well, and I'm going to pass word on to the court just to let them know. So.
Okay.
Do they have any experience with this stuff?
Does the Fey Court have experience with summonings?
Do they actually deal with elemental spirits, though?
All I can go by is what my cousins have told me, which is that if humanity has conceived as something, it exists in the dreaming, and they've had to deal with it at some point.
And you know what? And that's valid. That is, I don't know enough about them, so that's why I ask.
Me too.
Literally, that's fine. Mention it to them, see if they can help as well. We need all hands on deck for this.
Yeah, nobody wants Set coming back.
Yeah, that'd be really bad. As I told Hesha, look what happened when Ravnos woke up.
Now, speaking about all hands on deck, I put up my plumer to watch humans play along, watch Lysia, catch any small little detail that our big lenses might pass. Because these snakes really love to go by the smallest of holes to escape. So at least we're going to have our bases covered that. But if we need any other indicators of places, because the humans are starting to talk funny, well, we're going to have that.
Well, Spotter and I figured out why these churches and such were always empty every time we show up to them.
It's true.
There's a Zamitzi hunting them.
What's their name?
She hands the card over.
They are very, very upset with them.
Yes.
Storyteller, what's the name for them one more time? Sorry.
Reese Emerson.
Reese Emerson.
They are very interesting. I would say likely independent.
One would hope.
Proclaim that they do not give a damn about religion. So likely not Sabbat.
Yeah.
Or a very good liar.
Or a very good liar, but it seemed pretty damn honest. Definitely interested in sharing information, but is not a Koldun themselves. But knows of some as well, so might be able to help as well with that.
I'll vet them through Dr. Blazovic, if that's all right.
Please.
And
Reese does have my card to give me information.
And then potentially the doctor can provide some extra information for these Kolduns, because she's mentioned knowing some in the area.
Yeah. because it's going to affect their magic too.
Oh, of course. Anything land tied.
Hmm. Yeah.
I will also keep some human eyes on the movements of hunters, considering that their whole operation happened in Europe. They're all to come back. And if we are going to move Fae, different kinds of werewolf, 18 different types of vampires, cracks might open, and that's only thing that the Inquisition wants.
I understand. I do.
If they move, we need to know.
We
and
need to know
prevent.
if they're coming back.
Yeah, and if they know anything.
Mhm.
And as I now realize it, I've been so pleasantly ignoring this problem. Bastion,
I know.
okay, so long as you do, because she will be back with a vengeance.
I
Especially
Especially
riding,
with the winds under her belt.
yes, riding the most obnoxious high for us.
have been working with some of my associates on ways to prevent things from happening again. I am learning slowly with the gargoyles.
Just so
And
you all are aware, I have relocated to my new home. For now, I have put Hesha up in my old home.
oh, shame. The place was really nice, actually.
I'm not going to sell it yet.
Good.
We'll
Keep
see
it.
how things go after little Jimmy ceases to exist, because that is going to happen.
I will say his descendancy is clearly where the bloodline forked into a very pathetic branch. Just
Trust me,
compared
it
to
started with my brother. That was his ancestor.
It appalled me. We messed with the guy for like 1 hour straight during this reunion. I was serving as voice of Spotter.
Yeah, I'm looking.
That is awesome.
Put
That
some
is
respect on my
awesome.
name.
he was. Spotter said no more than a couple sentences that entire meeting.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I wasn't saying anything of value. Like, absolutely not. He didn't try to impose himself once.
Oh no, he only did that to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Only to me. And I've clocked it.
Aw.
Because I heard him before I walked in here being very respectful. Even though he was pissed off, he was still respectful to you all. He
I
didn't
was-
offer me
Mhm.
any fucking respect.
I'll
Aw.
admit, I was still half hoping he would frenzy so that way I could report it to the Harpy and get him to have even less status.
I was
Oh,
hoping he'd
darling.
frenzy
If
just so I could fucking eat him.
I mean, if he frenzied in here, then I would have just staked him and decided what to do after that.
Yeah.
And there wouldn't be anything the council could say about it.
Nope.
No, he would have violated Elise.
Funny how people disappear, isn't it? Anyway,
Anyway,
what I can say is he's pathetic. He's going to die eventually, Taylor. I'm sorry. I don't think you're going to have the pleasure because he's going to get, I don't know, trampled by a car or something.
I think I'm going to have to let Hesha know that there are Mithraeus in the city.
You
That
know,
might be good.
At the same time, though, if one...
I will wait. I want to make sure his information is good. I will give him another little cherry on top if it's good info.
I'm more just impressed that you found a Setite in any caliber who is working against other Setites.
Well, they do. They are so factionalized.
I mean, it makes sense for a chaos cult.
Right.
They can't
Their
agree
whole
on
structure
anything.
is chaos. And you have to know how to manipulate the chaos to your advantage.
Mhm.
Roughly how many sections of this cult are there?
At least 5. At least 5. there were 3 diverging paths that I was aware of. Then you've got the witches, and then you've got the general cult. So there's at least 5. Probably more, because I'm sure there's others that nobody knows about.
Could we
All
find
right.
ways to pit all of them against each other?
That
That feels
South
quite
America.
beneficial.
Sometimes you have the most sexy ideas, Theo. I see why the Lasombra likes you.
She is also making great strides. She was the provider of all the. I'll share this with you as well, Taylor, just to make sure that everyone has seen it. And he'll show the list of churches.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, because Sputter and I went to one,
Mhm.
and it was already empty. That's where we met the Zamitsi.
And Thea will check off on the list
Mhm.
of that one.
But yeah, the one under the city and the one there, I tagged both of them with Sekhmet.
Mhm.
And it seems that having the Undercity one got on Hesch's radar. I let him know it was me. He said it was genius.
When I meet with this Hesha, would it be ill-advised to bring my hawk named Horus with me?
Not at all. He'd probably laugh at it.
Well, all right. I think I'll do so.
He
Horus needs an outing.
while he is still a Setite and ministry individual, he actually follows the path of Sekhmet, which is the path of what begot Set.
Hmm.
So it is worshiping the creator of Set.
Well, no wonder you're so much more drawn to this side. It's change as chaos instead of chaos as chaos.
Right. And I figured I'm the only one that could have had a civilized conversation with a Setite. And
Before your warning, yes, I would have been too aggressive.
Nearly every single one of you would have, because of what's going on here.
Yeah, true.
And that's understandable. It's understandable. So I figured I would be the best one. I utilized my connections because I'd heard of him and I knew Beckett knew him. So I contacted Beckett, asked him to get Hesha to come by. He was already in Detroit, the Hesha was. And he was already planning on making his way here because he got reports of the tagging I was doing. And literally, yeah, I was just like, this is fortunate, and met with him. And we had a lovely dinner at after the end in a private room and had a lovely conversation.
Did any of us get any more info on how potentially the witches and such got into the city? Was there any more that came from that?
I think they've been here for a time.
Mhm.
I think they have been here lying in wait, waiting for the elements to be just right for what they wanted to do. How many generations removed from the source are these people? They've been here since the beginning of that. They had a plan all along, probably because they got word of Helen and Menelaus here.
Oh, that explains it. My Plumer actually got a few information that the Setites were actually looking into technology, specifically coding and things related to genealogy.
They're trying to trace more descendants because their rituals are being disrupted and they need more descendants.
Yes.
So, like what? Ancestry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
Oh, I've heard of that.
Ah, shit. I got to talk to Hank. That's
Yeah.
where she's doing all her research.
There's a number of those companies starting out. I imagine some of them are being run by other interests besides the Setites.
No, I think it was less being run.
And they were trying to learn how to access and utilize it.
Exactly. One of my toreadors actually found them, actually by the most recent phase, by the way, in one of their conventions in regards to technology and things like that. So they're really engrossing themselves in the society because they're all too content and no one's on their tail. Oh, by the way, they want to meet y'all.
Who?
Michael Mayer. They specifically, it gets better. They specifically wanted a party. I said as a joke, should I bring the gargoyles? And they said yes. So eventually I'm going to have a party with a bunch of neonates, a bunch of gargoyles, and I'm going to try not to behead myself. So if anyone is up for the entertainment, yeah. I knew Spotter, I knew you would, but anyone else?
I might be able to stop by. I do have another scheduled round of ritual therapy with some of the gargoyles. I keep finding new ones who need it.
Yes. And Taylor, one of them specifically is a sports model who really wanted to say hi to you, not anything else.
Bastion, are you aware that you've taken a bunch of eccentrics under your wing?
They are the rejects of my clan. My clan standards are already low.
I can tell. I'm
the
sorry.
standards are on the floor.
I do have empathy for you. I know it must be immensely frustrating.
A party. I can't get over it. I'm sorry. A party.
I will do my best if I am available.
They were meaning to say to me, they wanted chocolate.
Bastion, when were these all roughly embraced?
Within the last 10 years, maybe?
It feels
I'm sure
so,
the oldest
yes.
is 2 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, they are bigger dumbasses than my kids.
I know.
You have an uphill battle, Sisyphus.
It's been like that since my whole birth.
Oh.
Well, then you're used to it.
Your clan really is a hot mess, isn't it, Bastion?
Do you want to talk about my descendant? My ascendants? My ancestors? The people around me?
Oh, Bastion, you can't let any of them speak to me unless they have an appointment with the Underking.
Yes.
Spotter, you do understand that every kindred's going to be referring to you as such now, right?
I love that I gave you that title. That is so...
I asked for it.
But do you seriously want one of the Toreadors to actually be your voice talking about you as the Underking? Because I'm sure one of them is going to do it if I ask them.
Oh my gosh, you need a new page. You need a new page.
Just let it play out organically.
Yes, you need a new page.
And see what happens.
Yes.
Okay.
Have them go around to your kids
I got a new
give
kid.
the Underking's directive.
These aren't my kids. These are my embrace. I am not responsible for them in that sense. I make better choices.
Sending a Mithraic Ventru to speak to fledgling, truly, Toreador is so juicy.
Oh, gosh.
I do enjoy some torture from time to time. Please.
Magnus, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just trying to think of if there's anything I'm forgetting as far as who can help with all of this.
Did Misty give results? And what we asked her?
Who?
Misty?
Oh, storyteller Misty.
Misty's still working on things, I think.
She's still. I sent one of my gals from my garden. She's into that stuff too, and is helping her cross-reference things and get it sorted. Yeah.
Okay, so that's not it. Anything? I don't know. I don't know what you might be forgetting.
No, I think we're good, Magnus. I really do. At least this is a good start. If there's something we're missing, we will think of it as we go along.
And we have phones if it becomes truly an issue.
Yes. And she looks to Matt and says, I understand you like to plan ahead and notice all the details. I get it, but don't stress yourself out about it. We will take it as it comes. And
They've
we
just
will
gotten
get the
away too many
bastards.
times already.
Yes, I understand. And we will get the bastards, okay? If someone else just happens to get them before us, great. Please accept that, okay?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
As long as they're gone.
But literally, Hesha's also going to try to find out where the heck the Gulabulu is. And he told me that was a title, not a name.
Hmm.
Yeah. And he says, basically, it's the head of the snake.
Hmm.
And I'm like, yes, I'm going straight for the head.
Well, as is tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'd prefer if the rest of the snake didn't also get away.
Yes.
For that,
But
we can
snakes
use
can
the
grow
power.
back parts. They
Yeah.
can't grow back their heads.
Hmm.
We can use the power of incredible violence if they need be.
Yes.
We
So,
do have that.
Well,
are we
then,
good, gentlemen?
I think so.
we got to bully a Ventru consequence-free, Taylor. This was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
You are so welcome.
Mm.
There's a reason I sent him to you all, because I just had a feeling he would treat men better than he treated women.
Which is funny, because he didn't get that treatment from us.
No.
Because I even told him what name to call me, and even tonight he couldn't call me it. Just disrespectful little shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bastion points at Potter. He called him Lord Farquaad.
He did.
Brilliant.
I'm
And she
I'm not as
literally holds her
scathing.
hand up to Spotter for a fucking
Oh,
high
yeah.
five. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I'll admit, these three were far more scathing than me. I just called him Mr. Stanhope.
You were the premier in the room, not addressing him directly.
Mhm.
That's offensive by itself.
Another thing that I believe pissed him off about me is that any information I provided him was always bare bones, and he had to keep asking follow-ups, which I gave more bare bones answers to. I think it was the lack of substance
It's
in my answers
almost
that
like
annoyed
he
him.
presumes that he is above us.
He acted as if he was a Justicar. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
It felt as if a Justicar was trying to speak to us.
Yeah.
But I would have been actually
I used to
intimidated by one of
bang one.
those. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. That caught me off guard.
I mean, I don't know about just a car. What did Dredd and Tyrell count as? They're Archons, right?
They're Archons.
Archons.
Okay, yeah. So I haven't really interacted much with a just car. I have punched an Archon in the face, though.
Mhm. Well, sometimes they need that.
Yes.
I guess
Sometimes they need it
uppity.
multiple times before you can actually talk to them.
It's always nice to peg these people down.
Well, all right then, gentlemen. I've got a bit of a commute now because I'm residing outside of the city. So
Say
you
hello
all
to
have
Mark
a lovely
for us.
evening.
Bye.
Have a good day.
And as you guys are going your ways for the night, I think it's an excellent time to close session. Thank
Yes,
you.
it
So thank
is.
you, players, and thank you, viewers.
This session
And-
was goofy and fun.
It was
Yes.
fantastic. Thank
It
you,
was.
everyone, for joining us this evening. Do join us on the Discord. That is where we hang out when we are not streaming. We also do occasional Zoom hangouts that are not streamed with our Discord community on Fridays or Saturdays when we do not have a stream going. So it'll be a few weeks before we get to one of those again, but we will soon. And we also post our casting calls there. There is currently an open and ongoing casting call for guest players for Call of Cthulhu 7E that streams on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern and is returning next week, which I will talk about during the schedule. So if you would like to play Call of Cthulhu, please be a member of our Discord community and send a message based on the posting that is in our casting couch. It gives you instructions on how to apply. And I'll give you a little secret. A lot of the guest players in that Call of Cthulhu game become core cast. Like pretty much just about the entire table right now. Just about. There's a few core players that started as core from the jump, but there's still a number that have joined as guest players. And are now core. So Yes, it happens quite often at that table. So get your foot in the door. And if you'd like to check out back episodes of this stream or any other stream that we do stream, go check out our YouTube channels. The McStabber Studios YouTube channel is where you will find our Vampire the Masquerade and other World of Darkness games and a variety of other games in independent systems and other systems that we have run over the past 6 years. Check that out. And on the London Esoteric Society YouTube is where you'll find Tissa's content. It has a D&D 5e campaign. It has the London Esoteric Society, which is her Call of Cthulhu ongoing campaign. That has well over 100 sessions now, lots of content to view. And she also has a variety of other games that she's run that she posts there for her content. So do check that out as well. And we have amazing friends that not only stream wonderful things here with us, but they do so on their own channels. Junie Von Esch, what you got going on?
Learning how to make sure that I can not be muted. That's what I'm working on right now. Yay me. I like to choke yarn and stab fabric. Why? Because I can. It makes me feel happy and it gives me a little bit of joy in life. These are dice bags that I'm working on right now. Other than that, if I'm not there, and Ravenos is back from lifing because life is hard. We all understand that. I'm usually on his doing a couple of games. If I'm not there, I'm here. Why? Because I like it. I like either being tortured or torturing. It's a thing. Don't ask me why. I'm happy. It's good. And if you're a part of our Discord, you'll know when we go live because they let you guys know with the alerts.
Yep. We do have a channel where we announce our friends' streams whenever they go live, so you can support them if you're interested in watching their content. And also, as Junie mentioned, Ravnos Archon, he streams when he's able to. Right now, life is kind of lifing. He's on a little bit of hiatus, but he does stream games that are not D&D. They are TTRPGs that are not D&D, and he runs a variety of games on his channel as well, multiple nights a week when he's running them. And then DM Daddy RPG is where you will find Jen of Thieves and her husband as they run and play TTRPGs on their own channel. And Psychoshire plays video games on her channel most evenings, so check her out if you're interested in video gaming. And of course, Cirque Lunicus also streams video games on his channel, usually in kind of like the later afternoons because he works an earlier schedule. So do check him out if you're interested in those. And oh gosh, what am I doing now? Merch.
Oh, you're on support.
Oh, support.
Oh wait, no,
merch.
wait. Yeah,
merch.
no, we're merch. Give me a second.
Yep, merch. Thank you, because I had a brain freeze there for a second. I'm like, what the fuck?
No.
am I doing?
You're any message something, and then I was like already like 4 steps ahead. Sorry, my bad.
All right, so if you would like to check out our studio merch, such as the shirt that Dr. Magnus Sanchez wore to the meeting with Lord Stanhope tonight. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to get a Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would Camp Counselor t-shirt, you can get that at our Zazzle shop. We have a variety of merch available based on our studio or various streams that we have run on this channel. Make sure you are signed in if you are perusing that to an account on Zazzle and that you have your settings set so that you can see all items. That Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would Camp Counselor t-shirt is rated as adult. If you don't have your settings right on your account, you won't even see it. And literally, check it out if you're interested. Support. If you would like to support and encourage these players to keep bringing fantastic roleplay to our streams, show your biddies, y'all. Bits and donations are given to our players here at McStabber Studios. And if you would like to support the studio itself, you can do so by subscribing here on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free subscription a month. I renewed my Prime subscription today. Literally, you might consider giving that to us if you enjoy our content. Also, if you don't want to give Twitch the money and you don't want them taking half because they're horrible fucking pimps, you can buy Mama a coffee. We do take Ko-Fi donations, coffee donations. that come straight to us. They do not take a whole bunch of the money for themselves. Okay. So if you'd like to contribute financially but don't want to subscribe here on Twitch, that is a way you can do so. However, if you are not inclined to support us financially or are unable to, that's completely valid. That's completely valid. We do not separate our community based on those that contribute or don't. Okay. Literally, you can support us by free going to YouTube and subscribing to both the McStabber Studios and the London Esoteric Society channels, liking, hitting that thumbs up, and commenting on the videos. We can see how many people view them. We can see how many people like the videos, and we see the comments. And if you comment and like a video that you've watched after subscribing, it shows YouTube, wow, McStabber Studios and London Esoteric Society produce some really great content. Other people that watch this kind of stuff might want to see it too. And they push it up higher in search rankings, and they push it out onto front pages as suggested videos for people that watch TTRPG streams. So that is a free way that only takes a couple minutes of your time. You're already watching the videos. Just type something. Hit that thumbs up. That's it. Yeah. And those that do that, thank you so much. We do engage with the comments there as much as we can, and we appreciate everyone that does that, because we have a number of people that have joined our community by finding us on YouTube first. It has been the biggest draw of building our community, and we are so appreciative of folks that engage with our content there. Truly, thank you. Because we have some wonderful people, many of which are right here at this table. Yeah. And coming up over the next week, we have Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, Changeling the Dreaming, Stained Glass. The wedding is over. They've done their honeymoon. It was glorious.
They went somewhere really pretty too.
They sure did. They sure did.
Like so fucking pretty. It'll be announced in stream, of course, but
Fantastic.
oh, the pictures alone. Junie and I have discussed this, and we came up with something good.
Excellent. I'm like, Esco's the best places. She really does. And she definitely had Vincent set up a fucking honeymoon package for them for like the best place possible. That was the maid of honor's gift to the fucking couple.
As a hint, they didn't even have to leave the U.S. for it.
Excellent. Excellent. But yeah, no. Check us out Wednesday. It's great. We have told a hell of a story so far. We are getting closer to the end of season. We're going to be on episode 6. Yeah. And there's some more personal plots that are coming to fruition before we end this season. And yeah. And then Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. For Dust We Are, Vampire the Masquerade V20 game, set in 1994 Chicago, run by Shanky McStabber. We'll be back for Season 3. How the hell have these neonates survived this long?
Being a prayer.
Hey, luck be a lady.
For real.
Winging a fucking prayer.
Because, woo, if y'all saw the intermissions last night, if Jules catches wind of any of that shit, she's going to be like, what the fuck?
Valid.
Oh, God. So, yeah.
Choices.
I know. Neonates, man. Neonates.
As Bastion proved to us tonight, neonates.
As little Jimmy proved.
Yes, neonates. Do check them out Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. You will see Judy Badesh and Spotter here in that game. Yeah. And then, of course, Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, London Esoteric Society is back. They took a week off this week, but they're back next week. So check them out. They run amok and do shenanigans and literally pursue that Cthulhu mythos and go insane. And it's just chaotic and so much fun. Check them out, 3 p.m. Eastern. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern, we will be back here for episode 6 of season 4 of Chicago Hidden City. The snake hunt is on, bitches.
And on top of it, London's fallen.
London
Damn it
has
all.
fallen, and so has Prague.
Couldn't have
Such a
happened to a
shame.
better city.
I wonder where Karlak's hiding.
Same place as Al Capone, I'd guess.
I mean, if somebody else
Not
got him, more
wrong.
power to them. That's fine.
Yeah, we just want the confirmation, really.
We just want the confirmation. Bring me some ashes. I want to know. But yeah, so that's going to be where we pick up next week. And lastly, everyone, please take care of yourselves. Okay. We had a really good time tonight. This was a fun session. I think it alleviated a lot of stress that all of us have been under. But if you are under stress and don't have outlets like this to just be able to hang out with your support network and just laugh and have a good time, please, please try to get the help you need. If you have access to professionals that you can get scheduled with, please do so. And if you don't and you are in crisis, please reach out to a crisis support line. Okay. Right now in chat, there's a list of organizations you can call or text 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if those organizations do not suit your needs, or you are watching on YouTube and don't see our Twitch chat with the listings, or you are outside the US or otherwise engaged when you are in crisis, because the likelihood of you being in active crisis while you're watching us have a grand old time is not incredibly likely. But you might be in crisis at any given point. And if you are, I want you to go to findahelpline.com. If you think things are absolutely hopeless, please go to findahelpline.com. You search by your location, and you can find crisis resources available to you. The people that staff those resources want to help you. Please let them. Findahelpline.com covers over 140 countries around the world. So wherever you are, you can likely look up your location and find the resources available. Please utilize it. It's a fantastic resource. Okay? We want you here a long time. And part of that is also taking care of your physical health. Many of you know I am a registered nurse in real life. And I know that the mind and the body work very much hand in hand. As one goes, the other goes. If your mental well-being is not doing well, your physical well-being will start to fail too. If your physical well-being is not doing well, your mental well-being will start to fail. That's how it works. Please get your vaccines, or as Timber Brad likes to say, get your fucking shots. It's really important to do so. Okay, it's still fucking flu season, and flu is sending people to the fucking ICU this year because it's that fucking virulent. It's really bad. So, and that's unvaccinated people. So please get vaccinated. Get your COVID boosters or your COVID shots, because if you haven't at this point and you can, why the fuck not? And then we have children getting diseases that at one time we thought we'd eradicated and having massive outbreaks because their parents are not vaccinating them. And they have to have their parents' permission and authorization to get vaccines when they're young. It is malicious negligence for adults to not vaccinate the children that they are responsible for. And it not only potentially harms that child, it harms anyone who's immunocompromised or otherwise vulnerable and fragile that cannot get vaccinated. It is malicious negligence. Get your fucking kids vaccinated. And take your meds, drink your water, get some sunshine when you can, but wear that SPF because skin cancer sucks. And even if you think you don't need sunscreen, you do, okay? Even if you have a lot of melanin in your skin, you can still get skin cancer. So please put on the sunscreen, okay? And now it's time for Mama to get a little political. They're already trying to rush through restrictions on registering to vote at a federal level to try to supersede state laws on it. Please register if you can online this weekend. If you are unable to online in your state, please do it first thing Monday. Call into work, fucking take care of it if you're not registered. Because what they are doing is trying to make it harder. People have to prove citizenship, which you already, when you're registering to vote, you already do. But they're trying to make it more convoluted to prevent people from being able to register. They pulled this shit after the Civil War and during Reconstruction. The first time freed slaves got to vote, they immediately locked that shit down, doing shit like this. People need to learn the actual history of Reconstruction. It was really fucked up. And they're doing it again. So make sure you're registered to vote if you aren't. Check your fucking registration if you're in a red state. Make sure it's active. If it's not, get that fixed this weekend or Monday. And then if your state allows you to do absentee voting or mail-in ballots, as soon as you get your registration in the mail, you request that. As soon as you get it. Because it is illegal for them to send ICE or other federal police to polling stations. Doesn't mean they won't. They're doing illegal shit right now. Because they're doing illegal shit faster than the legal system can keep up. If you voted for this regime, if you voted third party as a token fucking protest because it's a bipartisan self-perpetuating system, if you abstained because of apathy or fuck it, it won't affect you. You are in the wrong fucking stream. You are in the wrong fucking community. You are not welcome here. For the rest of us, please get registered to vote if you're not. It is so fucking important that we all fucking vote in this year's election. It is fucking vital. And please, please be aware of what's going on in your communities. Look out for one another. Be safe. And if you are not a person of color, you better be in those fucking streets protecting your neighbors, okay? And yes, they're killing us too. But you know what? They've been doing it to the people of color a lot fucking longer. Wake the fuck up. Stand up for your fucking neighbors. Said with all sincerity, y'all have a good night.